Welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today it's Monday 22nd of September 2025. I'm off down to Devon and Cornwall for a fortnight, but on the way down I'm making a little detour into South Wales, try and add to my collection of Welsh golf courses. Played quite a few of them, try to play them all, and today this is going to be course number 105. This is Raglan Golf Club. Let's go and see what it's got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 105 of 2025. It's Raglan Golf Club. On the tee, the man who's been in Wales so often he can pronounce all these Welsh names, like Gareth Edwards, Gareth Bale, Tom Jones. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy!
This is the opening hole at Raglan, 451 yards. Now it's a par 5, slightly elevated tee. And it's a straight hole, a bit narrow further down near the green with the trees. Not the longest tee shot, and I've still got a little, can just see a little stream across here, playing down the par 5 first hole. This is the first green, a closer look at it, the first at Raglan. And as usual, I'm short on 3, about 40 yards short. Not a lot of roll in the ball. And number 2 at Raglan, par 4, 341 yards. A blind tee shot, because I can't see over the ridge there. I'm assuming it's straight, but we'll find out. Up over the ridge at the second. I'm on the left hand side, just to the left, in a light rough off the fairway. So it goes back down a wee bit, back down the hill, and slightly to the right, back again. Another par 5 for the third hole at Raglan, this time 470 yards. Steadily rising, I think it's going to dogleg to the right. I can see a marker post maybe further up the hill there. It's another tight hole with a tree in the middle. I've played 2 shots on the par 5 third. There's the marker post in front. So I'm going uphill now. This is the dog leg to the right. I've got about 200 yards to go at least. Up the hill at the third, and there's the view of the green. Not that far short on 3. The fourth hole at Raglan, 374 yards, par 4. A downhill one this time. And it's a sloping fairway left to right, so I'd imagine it's going to go down in that dip. Then you're playing slightly back up to the pin, back to the left. Well, I was right, it does roll down to the right hand side of the fairway, and I'm playing back towards the left. It's not uphill though, it's a flat shot into the green. Bunker on the right hand side there. Come to the fifth, and this is the first of the par 3s at 176 yards. I'm playing down a hill from the elevated tee, a couple of bunkers in front there. Nice hole. The 6th hole at Raglan, and this is the stroke index 1 hole. So we're going to play kind of par the stroke index 1. Well, I doubt it, 446 yards. Quite a lot of it uphill to the marker post up there. It's a par 4, bunker in the fairway there. Not much chance of me parring this due to the distance. Up to the marker post at the 6th hole, the stroke index 1 hole. There's the pin down there. I've played my second shot, and I'm about halfway between here and the pin. So I need a decent up and down. Let's see what happens. Well, I thought I'd hit a beauty my third shot in, but there's a bit of a breeze up here nearer the pin, and it's held up in the breeze. Oh, still a good 15-20 yards short of the green. That's really surprised me, that. I look back down the stroke index one hole, the 6th. I didn't par it, didn't get a bogey, so it was a 6 for me in this one. Failure yet again. 7th at Raglan, 387 yards, par 4, dog leg to the right, down the hill. That's a fun layout, this one. You can see a lot of the holes, but you never quite know where you're going to be going next. So back down the hill we go, down to the right. A nice big drive for me on the 7th. There's the dog leg opening out. And straight down, it's going down the hill, dropping down. A little plateau green, a few ridges at the side, a few banks, a wee bit of a roll off. I'm just looking further down now, and I can see that mountain away in the distance, and I remember that from playing at Wernthie this year. And it's Sugarloaf Mountain up there, you can see it in the distance. Last hole in the first half at Raglan, par 4, 352 yards for the 9th hole. It kind of says straight on the board, but the way I'm looking at it, there's a ditch there, and then it looks as if it's going to dog leg to the right after that. So I don't want to be cut off to the right, I may as well try and play out to the left. Well, I did play my tee shot out to the left, but probably about 10 yards too far to the left. I'll get overhanging branches of the trees there. So just move out a wee bit. 10 yards further in, now I've got the perfect shot. Just short of the burn, and then up to the green there. Well, that's the end of the first half. Smithy against the golf course, so a par at last means I'm one shot behind my handicap. Course is winning at halfway stage. Coming to 10th, 479 yards, par 5. Going up the hill, over the ditch about 100 yards in front. Second shot in the par 5 10th, and it veers to the left a wee bit. But you can't see the green for that big tree there. I've got to play right over that one. A better view of the green on the par 5 10th. A bunker sitting in front, slightly raised green. 11th at Raglan, another long hole, this time a par 4, 412 yards. Slightly down the hill, but it looks as if it's going to go in a dip. Rise back up to the green. Decent tee shot, slightly out to the right at the 11th hole. And there it goes down into dip and rising up again, bunker to the left hand side at the front. It's still a fair distance though. The 12th at Raglan, that's a nice picturesque one, this one, 315 yards. Again up high in the tee, down a hill, you've got to go over those two big trees in the middle, and it rises up into the corner. You can see a pond there in front, a ditch about 60 yards in front as well. Second shot coming up on the 12th. Come over the trees, and there's a pond sitting in front of the green, so it's just as well we're playing with stunt golf Paul Vernon for this one. Will they go direct for the flag, or do I push it out left, hope it comes in a bit? There's the green there at the 12th. I'm just about 5 yards short, come out to the left. Avoided that pond there. On the 13th hole at Raglan, 329 yards. Dog leg to right, looks as if it's gone steeply uphill. And a lovely tee shot there from me with the 4 guys letting me play through, looking on. Oh, hit a beauty for me. Opened up the dog leg. Here it is, it's 90 degrees, and now we're going up the hill to the green. Oh, here's a beauty of a drop down par 3 for the 14th hole, 154 yards. Only problem is that big tree again in the middle. They like playing over trees here. Let's just take a wee step to the side. And I would have put the tee here so you can actually see the pin a bit better. Water at the back. Well, there's several different tees here. I'm playing off purples today. 15th at Raglan, a short par 4 at 334 yards. A tricky one. It's going to dog leg to the right, but right across the big pond or the lake down there. I've already seen the green from the 12th tee. So we'll take Vernon the stunt golf ball here for the approach shot, just in case. Ideally this is where I'd love my tee shot to be, so I've got my second over the water. But I've gone a wee bit further to the right, almost blocked myself out. Don't know whether I can make it across the water. Yeah, really nice. Nice approach here. Dangerous. Oh, this is the view I've got in the 15th. I've got to hit it out to the left, hope it fades in a bit. I gave mine a good hit. I thought I'd go over. I can't see the ball, we'll have to check when we get round there. Well, that was interesting. A nice shot from Vernon, the stunt golf ball. Didn't get enough fade to make the green, but over the water. I'm just on the left hand side, pin high. There's the water back there and the fairway going back up the hill. On the 16th hole, last of the par 5s, 504 yards, so it's a long one. It's got a dog leg to the left. You can take the direct route over the water there on the trees. This means Vernon and the stand golf balls back in play again. Or I can go up to the right hand side. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. This is just about 50 yards down from the tee at 16. I meant to go out to the right, but I've inadvertently taken the tiger line. Crossed the water, stopped short of the next pond. Oh, I got away with that one. My tee shot's landed here on the 16th, and I haven't got a proper shot up the fairway, so I'm going to have to close the club face and just put it under the trees. So there's that pond there, and on reflection, the best idea is definitely go out to the right on the fairway. Proving a tough, quirky hole this one, the 16th. I caught the tree there, I've landed on the path. I can see the pin away up there, it's up the hill. It's tucked in behind that other tree on the left hand side. So I can't draw it in there, so I just play it up the hill, hope for the best. I play 3 now at the par 5 16th, and it rises up to the green there, all the way up the hill. Well, that was some pitch up the hill. A foot away. That was a gimmick for the 5. Nice little par. I've got to look back down the hole, very scenic. Now I've got to look back at my ball. Oh, and another lovely drop down par 3 for the 17th hole at Raglan. 152 yards, bunker on the left, little stream running across. That looks like a pond right to the back if you go along. The green at the 17th, almost pin high. I'll come out to the left and I've got a nasty pitch over the bunker there. 18th and final hole here at Raglan. 376 yards, par 4. Little bridge there over the stream, that's about 100 yards down. And then it's rising very slightly up to the green. That's a steady slight incline up there. Lovely backdrop away in the distance. Smithy against the golf course. I'm one behind my handicap, so I actually need a par here at the last for the draw. Birdie for the win. I played my tee shot. View up to the green now. How I've got over the ditch, I'll never know. That's it just behind me. There's my ball there. Might well have bounced in the ditch and rolled up. Bad tee shot, but I got away with it. Closer look up to the 18th. I'm about 30-40 yards short in 2. So we've got another nice little chip like a couple of holes ago. That's me finished on the 18 here at Raglan. Smithy against the golf course. Well, a 6 at the last meant I'm 2 shots behind my handicap, so game at the golf course. The course itself, 2 different sets of 9s. First set of 9, that's a really nice layout, kind of zigzagging all over the place. It's much more tree lined and enclosed. Came out into the back 9, very scenic with the different ponds all around the place. Much more strategic. Had a course condition. Thought the greens were very good. Fairways and the tee boxes are still a bit scruffy. The current owners only took it over this year, so it was kind of neglected I think a wee bit before then, because for a long time it was an 18 hole course, then it became 9, and then that owner tried to put glamping pods on in the back 9 I think, and the locals didn't take to it, so it's been bought over again, and they're making decent progress anyway. A lot of people working out in the course today. It's just the fairways, as I said, you can't actually grow them in the summer because it's been a bit too hot, so they're a wee bit threadbare in patches. As I say, looking a wee bit patchy, but once you get a decent bit of rain, good bit of growth in, I think the course will look a good bit more manicured once they get that cut. But a very interesting course, thoroughly enjoyed it, and for me today it's going to be a 7, but if they continue with the progress it will definitely be higher than that and well worth playing. Nice place to come and visit, very friendly. So that's all from this afternoon, well maybe this afternoon, hopefully get another one in somewhere in nearby this afternoon. We'll see, we'll catch you on the next one.